Welcome to Comic-Con,
where once a year, sci-fi buffs take their lips off the barrel of a loaded gun and spend half a day adjusting their eyes to sunlight.
You want to see a comic book with pregnant zombie nuns?
You psychotic nerd!
Dude, what a bunch of freaking nerdos.
Good to see I'm white and nerdy. Look at me, I'm white and nerdy.
I'm a nerd, too.
Your personality needs some work.
You're not part of the popular clique.
But I was kind of a lonely nerd in high school.
I started a quilt. I did yoga twice a week. I wore flip-flops in public.
I like to roll with the gangsters. Although it's apparent I'm too white and nerdy. I'm just too white and nerdy. I'm just too white and nerdy. Look at me, I'm white and nerdy.
You're nerds.
It is that time of week again that we find that deep side of us that we all seem to have and needs to come out.
It wears glasses, and he goes, "Hi, I'm really happy. I love comic books." It's inside of me, Aaron, and it's a little jaggy. It's like grabbing parts of my innards, and it's ouchy. Right
you know, you weren't here last week. Oh, first off, welcome to your nerd side.
Your nerd side.
A side of you that everyone seems to have, but you sometimes got to let it out. And
got to be nerdy.
All that stuff that you love. You know, like Mike over there is an avid Doctor Who fan. I am a Back to the Future, Star Wars, Star Trek.
Marty, when this thing hits 88 miles per hour, you're going to see some serious shit. Okie doke.
And we got a contest for you guys. It's actually pretty good this week. Is Universal mailed me the new hoverboards.
You got hoverboards. That's right. You put that on your Facebook.
Yeah, check it out. What happens is we are going to give you a word towards the end of the show. You email in what that word is, and if you're selected, Universal's going to mail you out your own hoverboard, because it is the year 2015, and this is the year the hoverboards and the shoes and everything come from Back to the Future.
That's so weird. We lived that long, Aaron.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Look at all the hovering boards and the cars flying and the facts.
Marty, you got to come with me. There's something very wrong in your future. Okie doke.
All right, today we've got a few guests that will be joining us.
Does that sound like him at all?
Yeah, actually it does.
Okay.
It does sound. That was William Shatner, right?
That was William Shatner.
Priceline.com.
On the show, he's going to be calling momentarily. We got Gilbert Gottfried. He's going to be roasted on TV. We'll be talking about that.
Oh, God, Aaron, it's so great to be here. You know, I was on MTV all the time in the 80s. That's my... Gilbert got when this thing hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious. Where are those hoverboards?
And also we got Rob Thomas,
just like the ocean under the moon. Not that Rob Thomas.
Not Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20, but Rob Thomas, producer from iZombie, the new TV show that is on the WB, which they are just doing great with the Flash, the Arrow.
Yeah,
you name it. There and iZombie. I don't want to say anything yet. Great show. We'll talk about that a little later on. Did you want to do an iZombie imitation? No?
Brains.
And then Rob Thomas also did Veronica Mars.
That's very good.
With the lovely, Kimberly Bell?
I can't believe you, you knew that.
Do you know who was on that show?
Huh?
Charisma Carpenter from Angel.
I was not aware of that. Billy Cardell is going to be joining us, too, to wrap up the show with us. And do you know who Billy Cardell is?
He was the man responsible for all kinds of good things.
He is from Mike and Molly.
Mike and Molly! Oh, I love that show.
He is the Mike in the Molly. Or not like that, but Molly's the bigger one in the Mike and Molly.
And Melissa McCarthy is Molly.
Yeah.
And the two of them are of a larger proportion.
Yeah, you could say that.
They like the calories.
They like the calories. We're not going to ask them that, but we'll talk about that.
Sounds good.
Also on the show, we want to talk about a few things. Number one, Star Wars. We all love Star Wars.
Dun, 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 dun. I went with the Empire theme. What were you doing?
I was doing the opening one. Da-da-da.
We're drunk.
No, we're not. Star Wars TIE Fighter anime short is finally complete. Now, if you haven't seen this on YouTube, we got it on our website, yournerdside.com. It was an amazing 2-minute Star Wars TIE Fighter anime short, and it was put out a few years ago. Amazing.
Did you have a model TIE Fighter when you were a kid, Aaron?
No, but I had the original TIE Fighter toy.
Now, that was the one you pressed the button and the back of the wings fell off, right?
Yes, but I have kids, so they naturally fall off by them.
The kid's like, Daddy, smash! You have little Hulks running around the house.
They're not little Hulks, they're just brats.
Little brats.
Yeah.
Brooks.
Little brats. Yeah.
Well, we love them.
All right, to get back to this, you've got to take a look at it because this is being considered one of the best animated Star Wars shorts ever made, and it actually is. I mean, I've watched it like 7 times. There's no talking in it whatsoever, but it does the reverse part as it puts you in the cockpit of the TIE fighter, and the Empire actually wins. You get to see what they look like in their masks. Just see it. It's on the website. It's under my post under yournerdside.com, and I'm going to let you see it momentarily.
Oh, I can't wait. Is it like an Attack of the Clones? Because that was all animated.
No, it looks more like Robotech. Remember Robotech?
Oh, Robotech, yeah.
Exactly like Robotech. Those are actually, and I'm showing Mike off the computer, these are actually the Imperial, what they look like in there.
Oh, wow.
Great graphics, huh?
Is that a girl on this?
It's a girl in the TIE fighter. I believe she's driving, she's actually flying the bomber, the TIE bomber.
Oh, okay.
You know, the dual engine ones? You don't know.
Yeah, that was, wait, the Empire had that?
They had TIE bombers, yeah.
Okay.
They used it in Empire Strikes Back. You remember when Han Solo goes into the Millennium Falcon, into the asteroid?
Yeah, and then gets swallowed by the worm?
Well, not yet, but you remember when they're flying TIE bombers and they're dropping bombs?
Oh,
that's a TIE bomber.
That's right.
They have two of them because the other one's supposed to hold more bombs.
So they made it like a different shape.
Yeah, it's a TIE bomber. She drives that one, so you can see that on there.
Wow, I'm going to watch it.
Now, I know you're a big fan of Super Troopers, right?
You know, that show, that's a movie, right? That with the...
You've never seen it?
With the pot smoking... No, I watched it.
I was going to call you a chicken.
You can still do that for comedic effect.
Meow, yes. Meow, driver's license.
Oh, that
driver's
part.
license, meow.
See, I tried to forget that. Right?
Did you really hate that movie?
I was more into Paradise Island.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Is that the other one they did?
The other one they did was...
Broken Lizard.
Yeah, Broken Lizard. They did the one where they had murders at the island. Something Island. It was supposed to be like, what's his name? From...
That is so funny you're talking about this because most guys that I know that are totally into comic books and whatnot love Broken Lizard and the Super Troopers. So is there a sequel?
You didn't hear about this?
No, I've been living in a cave.
Jesus.
Smoking pot.
Dude.
No.
The Super Troopers #2 is coming out, and their crowdfunding campaign raised $2 million in one day.
Wow.
So
people want that crap.
Yeah, the Broken Lizard Comedy Troupe launched an Indiegogo campaign on Tuesday to raise money for a sequel to their 2001 comedy Super Troopers. They're hoping to raise $2 million in a month. But they did it in a day.
They're going to do it, man. They did it. And
watch the movies is horrible. And people are going to complain, I want my money back, you sons of bitches. This movie sucks. You got to be honest and don't get mad because there are some movies that come out and they're just not what you expected them to be.
Right. I was not pleased at all with Green Lantern.
Are you serious or are you just saying that trying to make me butter me up?
I know because you didn't like that Green Lantern movie.
It was an abortion, man.
You always use that word with Green Lantern.
It is
you mean an abomination?
No, an abortion. I wanted it taken out. I wanted it thrown away. I want Ryan Reynolds to go down to Planned Parenthood and remove that movie now. It's so bad
from his uterus.
Whatever.
I don't understand these metaphors.
It was just horrible.
So you didn't like it. All right. Well, but Super Troopers might be funny.
It might be.
The sequel.
It might be.
With the money that people put into it.
It might be. You know, you can never say it's going to be funny or not. Name me some sequels and movies that were funny. Dumb and Dumber 2, not.
Right.
Anchorman 2, not.
Yeah, we saw that, huh? Arthur 2? That was classic. Arthur 2.
I don't even remember. I think that was before I was born, man.
And they said Christopher Cross do another song.
What do you do?
Once in your life, second time in your life, you find her.
Arthur, if anyone who's never seen it, I know it starts Dudley Moore, who passed away.
Alcohol's great.
This is a 1980s movie. I think 1979.
It was like right there at the change of the decade.
And then, what's her name?
Liza Minnelli. That's back when she was pretty.
And now she's just like... she was at the Academy Awards, Liza Minnelli. Liza Minnelli is Judy Garland's daughter. and she's an actress. She was there, and I was like, I remember they're talking to her or making fun of her, somebody, and I'm like, who's Jabba the Hutt there? And then my lady's all, that's Liza Minnelli. I'm like, no, that's Jabba the Hutt.
You know, Jabba the Hutt was very attractive. So
no, Pizza the Hutt was.
Oh yeah,
from Spaceballs.
That's Spaceballs.
Up, the phone lines are ringing.
What?
You got a first guess. Hold on. I think it's Gilbert Gottfried. Let's do your impersonation again.
I love Liza Minnelli. She's so beautiful. Oh, so nice, so nice.
Is this Gilbert Gottfried? I heard you're going to be on TV.
Yes.
You're going to be on NBC's Last Comic Standing. You're getting roasted, and this is nothing new to you. You usually roast individuals. You're letting them do it to you. Why? Why are you letting them do this? Why?
Well, Last Comic Standing called me like the night before. It was like I was already ready to go to sleep, and they said, we need you to fly out to L.A. tomorrow to get roasted. And I said, I don't want to be roasted. And they said, we'll pay you for it. And I said, I can take it. I'm not that sensitive.
So the show's already pre-recorded. Be honest, because this is a contest show. Are they funny or no? Be honest, Gilbert. They're not funny, are they? I mean, and I'm not trying to dismiss the show like it's a stupid show or anything like that. The show's funny, and you guys should watch it. NBC's Last Comic Standing tonight, 10 o'clock. Are they funny, though?
Well, see, I'm a terrible person to ask because after doing comedy for years, like practically my whole life, I watch comedians, and at very best, I can go, that was clever.
But are they funny? Be honest.
Yes.
Oh, they
what
do.
am I supposed to say? I'm plugging the show for God's sake. And here's a segue.
Yeah,
And
go ahead.
what's also funny is my podcast, Gilbert Gottfried's amazing, colossal podcast.
I download Gilbert. I download your podcast. It's on my iPhone. You and all of us listen to your podcast. But plug it. Plug your podcast. What is it?
Yes, you can hear it on GilbertGottfried.com, and you could subscribe to it on iTunes and Sideshow Network. .tv.
And you talk enough on your Facebook page. You're one of my friends on Facebook page. One of your millions of friends. I see you. You just recently did what is it? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. You went in and did played a villain or somebody, right? Am I right?
Yeah. I get hired for all these different voiceovers. It's like I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. But that's the way my acting is. It's like any movie or TV show. My theory of acting is, will the other person shut up so I can do my line?
So when you do the voiceovers, and I know you get a lot of them, Gilbert, do you ever change the voice up, or do you use your regular voice all the time that women just love?
Yeah, because I narrated
War and
50
Peace?
Shades of Grey.
War and Peace, that's what you did.
Yes.
And so my kids love you. Are we going to be doing anything else with Disney? Anything at all?
I don't know. At this point, I'll be taking tickets at their theme park.
But that's a good way to segue into getting something else to do. You're still at Disney World, right? Aren't you the main voice for the parrot at Disney World still? You did that a while back, right?
I did. I don't know if they still have it or they switched back to their old tiki room.
Are you sure? I thought you were there. I mean, that's the big rave.
Yeah.
Everybody likes it because you're like the big one over there. So they took you out, or are you still there?
I don't know. When I was there, they had me there, but I think at one point there was a fire at the tiki room. Maybe someone heard my voice and said fire to the place. And then they rebuilt it with their old annoying tiki room, where it's like a million birds going, it's a tiki room, it's a tiki room.
So did you actually have to sing that? Did you sing the damn song with them? Did you?
No, they gave me another song to sing.
Oh, jeez.
So back
Okay.
then that tiki room was, if it's the old tiki room, it's about as exciting as the Hall of Presidents.
That's true.
like parents punish their children by going, if you don't behave, I'm taking you to the Hall of Presidents.
All right. So what are you doing now? Are you going to be on tour soon?